unoembassy racing.
That's right, unoembassy racing team.
Nigel Hopcroft, unoembassy racing team.
So this is where the famous unoembassy lives. Would you mind showing me around, guys?
Come on through.
Thank you.
An original trailer 51 years ago this year.
51, wow.
51 years old she is this year. Yeah.
Aww. Wow, it's so big up close. Where are you taking us?
This is another little side workshop.
So is this where you keep the spare parts?
Yeah, we keep the spare bits and pieces.
Well, we say unoembassy.
Uno, depending on what mood I'm in, I suppose.
Drive parts here, and we've got starter motor alternators up here, bearings.
That's not what you said a minute ago.
No, I had a Uno.
Uno, yes, Uno.
You know, gaskets, bilge pumps, the water pumps that are off the engines at the moment.
Uno, really, yeah. Don't do it quick, you say me.
Steering position there, throttle for both engines here, gear shifters, compasses which are not used, sat nav screen which would go into there, dash panel telling us what's happening in the engine room back there.
There are many dials.
There are many dials, yes.
Do you ever get confused as to what you're looking at?
It takes a while to focus on what you're looking at, but basically with them all set, and when you're running, they're all set in there as normal positions, so you can quickly scan around them and see what's right and what's wrong.
So really the only thing that you are looking for is a needle that's in an incorrect
Yeah,
place.
because you've got to be looking out there as well.
Yeah.
Nigel, what's your proudest moment in the boat?
I guess finishing the cows Poole race after we'd put the boat back together after our near sinking the year before.
Would have been finishing our first cows Torquay cows in 22. Never thought we'd get there and back.
Yeah, as Phil said, 2022 Cows Torquay Cows. I wanted to do that race since I first went to Cows in 76 at age 7. It was my first race in a Class 1 boat, in a vintage Class 1 boat. Phil said we didn't think we finished. Biggest race conditions.
Tough conditions.
Biggest race in the world.
I don't talk about it much, do I?
No, not really. Every other day.
What do you remember about that day?
Unfortunately, I have every minute of it on video.
Yeah.
Many different angles. So just it looks a long way. It sounds a long way. It is a long way. It's probably underestimated exactly how far it is.
And why are these levers unique to this boat?
Because this one has a bow ballast tank. The sister ship Double Two Strokes doesn't. It was a design incorporated back in the day. The way this boat is laid out in weight distribution. So Gordon has control of that, so we can fill a bow tank up, hold the water, give us a bit better ride in some rougher seas, and then dump it back out when we need some extra speed and trim. That's the scoop for the bow tank of the boat. So when the tab is either down or level, when we turn that on, lets them water straight through a big pipe right through the boat.
Roughly how far up the boat is the bow tank?
3/4 of the way up, if not more. Out here.
Okay.
And being so far up the bow, it does have quite a good leverage effect on it as well. So the pipe runs all the way up.
Like that. Leverage, not leverage.
No, not leverage.
English.
Yeah.
Drives me mad too.
Yeah. And then when we want to empty it, we put a lever forward on the dash, and that's the empty hole just there. But we've no idea how long it takes to come out. We don't know when it's empty.
What part of the boat's engineering are you most proud of?
Well, for me, I think it's the engines themselves. Because with Mike Bontoft and his superb expertise on these engines, we totally rebuilt them. Big block Chevys, 572 cubic inch.
I wasn't expecting that. Really loud.
We've had one dyno'd at 700 horsepower. They are up together and they are superb bits of engineering in there, so quite proud of that. And the fact that me and Nigel would strip the whole boat down last year and put it all back together, everything goes into that. So it's everything that we're both proud of, that we managed to finish a race last year and nothing was wrong. So
That's a big accomplishment. How do you know that you haven't missed any parts when you put it back together?
well, we do. There's always a box of nuts and bolts left there, and need those.
I just think that the fact that the boat was completely stripped out, engines taken apart, put back together again, to finish last year was just incredible. Really proud of the guys, to be honest.
These are standard propellers we have been using up to now, but we're probably not going to be the ones we're going to use because of the drive change we've had.
So you won't be using those for this season, for the 2025 season?
We've got prop testing to do, depending on whether these are going to be any good or not. But
have you used these?
yes, we used these the year before last, and they've been good. They've been nicely set up by the guys at Steel Developments, and they're nice props.
You didn't use them for cows, Poole cows?
No, we put different ones on for
Where are those
those.
props?
They're with Gordon.
Okay. What, on his his lounge on the
In his lounge, yeah, he's polishing them, yeah.
Yeah.
Phil, what's your lowest moment in this boat?
Yeah, definitely was the time when I looked in the rear hatch and saw water pouring in.
Yeah, that's an easy answer, isn't it?
Yeah, it is an easy one there. I know we were coming into Poole Harbour, but I was still looking around for a beach to beach us on. But Marcus and his crew alongside us were just excellent and rescued us and saved the day completely. Mate, she's going down. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Get a line on us. Get a line on the front.
Get a line on. Get a line on the front. Shit. Oh no. Marcus, she's sinking.
Yeah.
So big thanks to them still, every time.
What have we got here, Marcus?
You've got my old bollocks yet again. My lucky old bollocks.
So before a race, there's obviously a lot to do. So what happens on the day before?
Well, when we turn up, and we lay everything out for scrutineering. We have to sign on. We have to go to race safety briefing.
When they do scrutineering, they check race helmets, race suits, life jackets. So we lay everything. I usually get everything laid out on the deck of the boat.
You don't do any testing the day before?
No, we would like to keep things brief. We'd like to have as much done as we can the day before, so we can talk to everybody that comes down and sees us and have a bit of a party atmosphere. Look for that And so that all the hard work's hopefully been done by then.
Do you ever fall out?
No,
We never fall.
no.
You never argue?
No, we don't.
No.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
that's brilliant.
No, there's nothing to argue about really, because we're all in it as a team.
So, you know, we are literally 4 friends out having fun. And that's what makes it so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. I mean, that's what it's all about, is this?
If we start shouting,
The fun's got out of it.
yeah, yeah. But we can all speak to each other really well on the intercoms.
It's only double 2. Dorian's quite a long way back at the moment, but he'll obviously come through at some point. Good start, guys. Not bad, eh? That's a great start. Well done.
There are much faster boats than us out there, and they tend to come through. They start slowly and then they come through. We're doing 80 and another boat's passing us at 110, 120 mile an hour. You need to be able to see it, and that's really what we're chatting about at the beginning of the race.
Have you got a favourite marina or location to race in?
Cales is always special.
Yeah, that's a
And it's good because it's just a couple of minutes out to be able to open the throttles. Otherwise, Hamble Point's quite good. Anywhere out the Hamble's very good. So yeah, they're all nice places. Yeah.
yeah. Shamrock is quite a way up, isn't it?
Shamrock is quite.
Oh yeah, it's a nice location.
They're nice people, and
Yeah.
works well there.
And have you been to Portland? We could be racing in Portland this year.
Yeah, we're hoping so.
Yes.
Some waters. We'll probably go out into Lyme Bay as opposed to being in the Solent for the most of the time. So I'm really looking forward to the Portland one.
Cowes is just so special. It's just the history of the Cowes Torquay, how a long.
Yeah.
It's such a wonderful historic event.
House, yeah, definitely.
Great.
Yeah.
Long may it continue.
Absolutely.
I don't think there's ever been a race from Portland itself. So it's going to be quite a good, I hope, nice navigational challenge as well.
Do you know the name of the race?
Not yet.
It's brilliant. Yeah. It's the Portland Powerboat Race.
Nah, what's that?